What's up, guys? It's Eric McAvoy here with Your Road to Financial Freedom, and in today's episode, I want to talk about my first financial independence plans. So, one of the main questions I get when I tell people I want to retire early and I want to have, financial freedom and I want to be able to do whatever I want, the most common question I get is, what are you going to do with your time? Are you going to sit on the beach sipping margaritas? Are you just going to play golf all day? Are you going to sit at home twiddling your thumbs? What are you going to do? And I think that's a really good question because I know a lot of people in the space, including myself, when I first got started on this journey, was, I don't know, but I just know I want to be there. And so as I talked about in the last episode, I recently went to Florida for 2.5 weeks just to quarantine myself somewhere else. And it was awesome. I absolutely loved it. But I had a lot of time to think, and I got to go experience Florida, which was amazing. But one of the conclusions that I came to was that people were right. I did not know what I wanted to do when I first got there. So I spent, about a week or two in Florida really thinking about it. And here's kind of where we're at so far. So one of the first things I want to do a 48 state road trip. So last summer, I did a road trip out to Yellowstone from South Carolina. Absolutely amazing trip. Loved it. One of my favorite road trips I've done. Went through, 7 or 10 states, whatever it is. Made some pit stops along the way. Super, super fun. And it was about 11 days. So what I want to do is I want to do a 48 state road trip. Obviously bring you guys along, vlog the whole thing. This probably won't be for 1.5 to 2 years. I don't know. We'll kind of see how quickly I can get to financial freedom. The goal is before the end of 2021, but we'll see. But so that's one of my first goals, is go experience all the different states, experience all the specific things that state has to offer. And yeah, so that's one of my first things I want to do. Second thing I want to do, this trip has been in my mind for years. This has been one of my number one trips I've wanted to do, and I don't know how long it's going to take or what it's going to look like specifically, but I'm probably going to take 4 to 6 months or so, maybe longer, who knows. And I'm going to go from US to Hawaii, spend a couple weeks there, from Hawaii to New Zealand, spend a couple weeks in New Zealand to Australia, spend a lot of time in Australia down to Bali, Bali to Bora Bora, I forgot to put that on here, to Bora Bora, and then back either to Hawaii or to the US and kind of go from there. And just basically go experience that side of the world. Personally, I've never been there, and I would love to go see kind of what it's like. Australia's always had, a really significant place in my heart. My mom lived there for 3 years. She said it was absolutely amazing. And I love the idea of going there, and I really want to go experience it. So that is going to be trip number 2. And part number 3, and this is kind of an announcement to the channel, but it's something I'm super excited about. I've had this idea for over a year, and I want to just put it out there to let you guys know that it's coming down the road. So I want to have a series as part of this channel called, I don't know what it's going to be called specifically. I'm thinking like the bucket list or the bucket list guy or something like that, where what I'm going to do is I'm going to, with you guys, the viewers, I want you guys to eventually, comment in the description and say, what's your top bucket list thing in the world, whether it's going skydiving somewhere, I don't know, like Bora Bora, or it's, seeing a moose in Alaska, or it's riding elephants in India, or hot air ballooning over Turkey, whatever it may be. I want you guys to let me know what that top thing is, and then every month or every 2 weeks or whatever it is, I don't really know, I'm going to pick somebody. And I'm going to bring them, and we're going to go do their bucket list thing. I'm super, super excited about that. I love the idea. Let me guys know if you guys like that idea too, down below. You can also just hit the like button to let me know that you like that idea. But I think the cool thing about that is, I get to help you guys experience the world if you're not quite there yet. But also, I get to see a different side of things that maybe hadn't been on my bucket list before, because everyone has different bucket list ideas. Everyone has different things they want to experience. I know I've got mine, but it'd be super cool for me to really expand my horizons and go try different things that I might not have ever thought about had I not listened to, everyone commenting. So look out for that. It's coming eventually. Again, it's going to take time and money and financial independence. Not quite there yet, but it's in the future. I know it's going to happen. It's just a matter of when. So that's kind of that. And then, aside from that, those are kind of like, big travel plans. I personally, I've never traveled for more than 14 days at once. So I think, for the 48 states trips, I'm thinking I'm going to take 6 to 12 months to do it. I don't really know, but I think there's probably need to be breaks in between. Granted, I could be wrong and I could just travel for 10 years straight. We'll see. But in between, I want to kind of have like a lax lifestyle, still obviously do real estate investing, still obviously, make YouTube videos and bring you guys along on everything, and continue to show the journey of what I've done once I've hit financial freedom. And obviously right now I'm documenting me getting there. So I want to, document me getting there, walk you through the process, and once I get there, then what I do. That's basically the whole point of this channel. But, so those are kind of my first financial independence plans, is do a 48 state road trip, do the whole, Australia, Hawaii, New Zealand, Bali, Bora Bora section of the world trip, and then really get started on the bucket list series and kind of knock those out. So if you guys have friends that you think would be interested in that, send my channel their way. And a year or two from now, if you're still watching, which hopefully you are, because you're following along on the journey, who knows, maybe I'll bring one of you guys out and we can go do something fun and exciting. So if you guys are on your journey to financial freedom, which I hope you are, because that's what this channel is all about, let me know in the comments, what are some of the first things you want to do when you hit financial freedom, and why? Why do you want to do them, and what are some of the first things you want to do? Thank you very much for watching this video. This is Eric McAvoy with Your Road to Financial Freedom, signing off.